In today's video, I'm doing the first pizza on the QubeStove rotating outdoor pizza oven. Hey, this is Ricer from Dead Broke Barbecue, Wisconsin, and welcome back to the channel. But if you're new here, we try to help you enhance and amplify your backyard barbecue fun. Now, today I'm doing the test. I did 3 cheese pizzas on the QubeStove and they turned out pretty dang good. Now, obviously, when you first start using a cooker, sometimes it takes a little bit of practice and you're gonna have to work out the kinks and learn how to use it. But at the end, that last cheese pizza, I was pretty dang satisfied the way it turned out. Grab a bag of flour and some yeast, James. We're gonna amplify some backyard barbecue fun. So today we're doing a thin crust cheese pizza only test on the QubeStove. Now if you're new to pizza making, I suggest you check the links below and head right over to this How to Make the Greatest Pizza on Earth book from my good friend Jim. I mean, I'm Norwegian and I'm able to read it, and I think I make a pretty dang good pizza. And the great thing about making your own pizza is that you're learning all the time how to get better at it. Now the QubeStove is part of a Kickstarter program and they sent me it just to do a complete and honest review on it. And if you haven't heard of the QubeStove already, check the link above and go over there at the end of this video and I show you how to assemble and I do the first light up on the QubeStove. So what am I waiting for? Let's get the QubeStove fired up so we can test out some thin crust cheese pizzas. Now to light up the QubeStove, it's pretty dang simple. I'm starting off with a full grain scoop of pellets, and then I'm just using a tumbleweed and a stick lighter. And now we're just gonna go ahead and dump in our pellets. You don't wanna just use a simple tumbleweed, get it lit, try to keep it out of the wind. It's really windy by me today. But once it starts to get nice and you start to hear it sizzle a little bit, just go ahead and you just plunk her down in. And you can see my tumbleweed down in there, right on top of my pellets. And once that tumbleweed is ignited good, go ahead and just close up your lid with your pick tool. Now I'm gonna give the QubeStove about 10 minutes for those pellets to really start to ignite and start to burn. Then I'm gonna add another full scoop of pellets to the pellet hopper, and then we're gonna get ready to start cooking up some cheese pizzas. And once I see the flame through the glass, then I'm gonna add that scoop of pellets. So it's been about 10 minutes and we've got a decent fire. We're starting to see the flame come up through the back end. Now I'm just gonna add another scoop of pellets to it. Now when you do this, make sure that you don't snuff out your fire and you pour it in too quick, because you do wanna just slowly add the pellets. And again, for this test, I'm just doing some cheese pizzas. Our stone's right around that 750, and our temperature gauge is right around that 750 also. Now it's only 40 degrees out today, so I might have a hard time getting this cooker up to that 900 degrees, we'll see. But let's test out this first cheese pizza. I'll take off the lid, and I'm just gonna go ahead and place her in here. It should look like this. We're gonna put our lid back on, and let's just give her about 30 seconds. So we did about 30 seconds there. I'm gonna do about a third of a turn. And I'm gonna take the lid off just so you guys can kind of see me turn it a little bit. Get it right about there. Keep our lid back on. Now I can see that the cheese is starting to bubble a little bit. That's good. Now you're not gonna be able to see this very easy, but we're gonna turn it another third of a turn. Our 90 seconds are up. Let's get this one out. Well, it's not looking too bad. I mean, you can see that we started to crisp up a little bit on the side, but let's give her a second and we'll cut it. Just cut some pieces out of it. So for my first pizza off the QubeStove, I'm gonna say I need to cook it a little bit longer. The bottom of the crust didn't actually cook up that good yet, but obviously I gotta take a bite. Now it tastes good. It's pizza, so it's gonna taste good. But I'm not actually teaching you how to make a pizza on this video. We're actually just running to see where we can get a better pizza on the QubeStove. Plus, I'm a beginner. Give me a break. So our first one, it was decent, and I only ran that at 90 seconds. This time I'm gonna go 2 minutes, but I did just check my stone and it's at 800 degrees now, so it went up about 50 degrees. But again, this might not be the prettiest pizza in the world, but we're just doing a test on the oven itself, and I did just add a scoop of pellets to the QubeStove. So let's get it in and try another one. Get her in, slide it in, put it in the center, put your lid back on and start your timer. Here's 20 seconds. We're just gonna rotate it a quarter turn about. And it doesn't hurt to take off the lid just to take a look, but got a ways to go. Got to make sure you use your metal one now to take it out. The wood one you use to put it in, the metal one you use to take it out. Just turn her another quarter turn. Now I can see the pizza a little bit through the glass, but I will be honest with you, it is choked up a little bit. Okay, there's a minute 10. And we'll turn it again. Now we're starting to bubble good. I do see a little bit of burning edge on that one side. 130, let's rotate her again. Yeah, we got a little bit of burn there, but nothing too drastic. We're darn close. We're at 150. I think I'm gonna try taking it out and we'll check it now. All right, so this is our second pizza. You can see that I got the edges burnt a little bit. I should maybe keep on turning it a little, but hey, this side's looking pretty good. Let's just see if we got some good crispiness on it. All right, let's cut into it. Again, we're a little doughy. I can just feel by cutting it. Really want to get that snap, but I just can't get that stone that hot yet. Close. Better than the last time. Certainly has great flavor again. Maybe I need to push this dough out a little thinner, but the crust is getting there. Now this charred ends, this doesn't bother me at all. This is the way I like it. This piece is from the side where I should have actually rotated it and let it sit there just another 10-15 seconds. But this piece, that's how I like my crust. I just got a little burnt edge. Better. So we're gonna do one more test on the cheese pizza, and this time I'm gonna continuously rotate it for about 2 minutes. Again, today because of the temperature, I can only get this up to about 850 degrees, but that's actually a pretty good temperature for cooking a pizza. All right, let's go ahead and get her in. We're gonna start rotating it for 2 minutes. Just a nice, easy turn. You don't have to go crazy fast or anything, just slowly turn it a little bit at a time. We'll see, is this the answer to get that perfect pizza off the QubeStove? Now, one thing you don't have to worry about is spinning fast. Now, there is a little bit of heat coming off of that cooker, so keep your hand on the knob. Don't reach up, you're gonna get an owie. So there's a minute of it turning. We got about 15 seconds left. Okay, I'm just gonna open up and let's just take a look. Yeah, our sides got a little crispy, but I think I'm gonna leave the door off it here and turn it just a little bit longer. Get that cheese just a little more golden brown. All right, I'm gonna take it out. Got a good color to it. Put our lid back on. All right, let's get her off. Let's cut into this one. Well, I certainly got a much better crunch on this one. All right, let's grab our piece. That doesn't look too bad on the bottom, to be honest with you. We got nice color on the outside of this pizza. It's standing up at attention for the most part. And now let's see if we got a good crispy bite. Oh yeah, the crust is done a lot better. I'm happy with this one. So I do think that turning it helped because it was cooked pretty consistent all the way around. Yeah, we have a little bit of burnt edge on the bottom, but that's gonna happen. It's a wood-fired pizza oven. But I certainly don't mind that the cheese is a little runny. So in my opinion, the QubeStove passed the test. It wasn't that hard to get it going and keep it going. The thing that I like the most about the QubeStove is once it's running, all you have to do is just keep on adding pellets to it and it runs great. And it's cooking pretty dang good too. So if you're interested in the QubeStove, check the links below. And also don't forget, if you're looking how to make your own greatest pizza on earth, check the links below in Jim's book. It'll get you going. You can always adjust from it, but he has all the basics for every style of pizza you're looking for. Hey, we're gonna have to hurry up and get some more dough balls made because all this pizza, it's for me. That'll be a good ending. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and become a subscriber. Turn on that notification bell because you don't want to miss my next video. I know you don't, but I appreciate you watching and I'll see you in the next video. Figured it out and I did a Yeah, so it worked out good. I think twisting it does make sense.